Welcome to the recipe. I am your host, the Red Knight. Now, after 19 long years, we are finally down to just a single month. 1 month, and we get a brand new entry in the Metroid saga. I don't just mean a brand new Metroid game, because we've had brand new Metroid games since those 19 years we've been stuck here waiting for a brand new 2D game that was going to move the story forward. But that is the key, right? It's moving the story forward. We haven't had a Metroid game move the story forward since Fusion. And in 1 month, we're finally going to have that. I couldn't be happy about this right now. Like, I love Metroid so much. Anyone who knows me knows that Metroid is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite series. Samus is literally one of my favorite characters of all time. So, getting a brand new entry that's supposedly going to tie up all the loose ends of the last 35 years, come on, like there's nothing more exciting coming out, period. And there's so many great games being made that I want to play and games that I'm super excited about, but nothing is more exciting than the game that's coming out in 1 month, Metroid Dread. Now, I don't know about you, but depending on where you pre-order this game now, a lot of different retailers are listing different things, so you might want to cancel wherever you got to pre-order and pre-order elsewhere. This is what I did. See, I had to pre-order on Amazon. But then I saw that Best Buy actually was going to have decals. And there's a couple decals that you get. And I was like, ooh, I will put one of those on the side of my Series X. The one where Sammy's sliding, it's going to look like she's sliding down the console. And then the one where her just like, classic, her holding on to her arm cannon. I said, I'll put that on my Nintendo Switch dock. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I like the decal. So I went ahead and pre-ordered on Best Buy, canceled on Amazon. And I saw just now that Walmart actually has mugs, right? They have a mug that you get for free if you pre-order there. So if you want to drink your coffee out of a Metroid cup, you could go ahead and pre-order at Walmart. I'm gonna stick with the decals because I just think the decals are cool for the reason I just told y'all, man. I'm trying to stick a couple Samuses on everything. But yeah, 1 month away, man. 1 month away. You know what I love the most about the fact that I'm saying we 1 month away? We didn't know about this game not too long ago. And now it's 1 month away. I wish Nintendo would do this more often, man. I wish they would do this more often with their games instead of us having to wait super long like we had to wait for Prime 4. Instead of us having to wait super long like we had to wait for, Bayonetta 3. And even Breath of the Wild I would put in that list. You know what I'm saying? Games that have been announced for a while that, you're going to have to basically wait. Nintendo could say Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out next year. But anybody who believes that, well, you don't remember all the Breath of the Wild trailers for the original game saying 2015, 2016, 2017. Like, yo, god damn, man, finally, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't have to go through all of that with Metroid. Metroid was announced, and Metroid was basically released, is the way it feels. And that's a great way to go about it because, like I said, man, this is the most exciting thing coming out to me, period. And there's so many games coming out that I'm super hyped about. You know what I mean? Like, there's games that I'm playing right now that I'm just having the blast playing. Like, games that I just finished, like Omno, that I finished on Game Pass last night. I was like, yeah, that was an awesome game. You know what I'm saying? Mad cool, mad smooth, mad chill. And I'm like, yeah, the perfect calm before the storm that's going to be. Well, look at this trailer. You see what Samus is going through right here. This shit is insane. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. And the best part is that we don't really gotta wait, right? The wait isn't that long. So yeah, Metroid Dread. What do I want from this game? Now that we actually seen what it is, I feel like this is the last trailer. Obviously, we'll get some ads and things like that. But what do I actually want to see in this game that we haven't actually seen here? I would say this. I want a new trend to start with Nintendo games. As somebody who's been playing Nintendo games for 35 years, I want a new trend to start. I want Nintendo to focus on what happens after you finish their games. I'm tired of finishing Zelda games and then when I come back to my file, I'm right before I fall Ganon. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever the main baddie of that Zelda game is. It's always been the case. You know what I'm saying? And I want to start the new, new game plus basically. It doesn't even have to be all that. I just want the games to feel like, all right, you finish the thing and there's more you can do. Because these games are, most of the time, still open to you because there's still things to complete where you can go back into dungeons and unlock secrets. You can unlock secrets in the overworld. Same thing with Metroid games. You can unlock secrets all over the overworld after you beat it. So I would love it if they actually focus on the new game plus, on something after the fact where it's like, yeah, now you're badass Samus. And there's something more for you to do, whether it's just completing everything, but maybe they put something at the end. You know what I mean? Oh, now that you defeated, the main bad guy, all these creatures that, used to roam the planet, that were afraid of that thing all came back out to play, but they ain't scared of you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know that you the one who got rid of it. They don't know that you the main baddie on this planet, and then you run into and you fighting these new style of enemies or something like that. Anything after the fact, after you listen, man, I just want more Metroid after I'm done, because after 19-year wait, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't know how good this hit is gonna be. I'm gonna need more after now. It's gonna be great. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I want more after for sure. Like look at like Sean Spark. Give me things that I see at the beginning of the game, places where I'm like, yeah, I'm not going all the way back over there right now. I'm so close to the end. I'm doing this. I'll come back. Where I saw, oh yeah, that was a place where I had to use the speed boots and break through that wall. Sean Spark up that way. Just the abilities that you get. Spider Ball, whatever the case may be. Obviously, Metroid is gonna do that, and I just want a whole lot more of it. Just a whole lot more of it. Like, damn, man, Metroid is one of those games where they can just keep making it better. Like, listen. I know a lot of people got issues with DLC. We ain't never have no DLC for no damn Metroid game. I want DLC for Metroid game. How cool would it be if this game ends, she leaves the planet, right? And right when and let's say you watch the credits and everything, right? It does the regular, Samus, whatever. You finish the game, it gives you a percentage. She takes off the helmet, she leaves the planet. Credits roll, da 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 da. Produced by Nintendo, whatever, right? Ends, and then you see her in the ship again, right? And then you just see her crash, like something hits her and she crash lands on a whole nother planet, and you're like, wait, is that a tease for the next game? Only for us to find out come, I don't know, a Nintendo Direct a month or two from now, after the game is out. A month or two from after the game is out. And they go, bam, look at this. And it's like, yo, DLC of Samus on that planet. Like, what? I will freak out. And look, this game warrants that kind of support because it's going to be a monster seller. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't know, Red, but you don't know. I'm like, man, it's the Nintendo Switch, home of where every single Nintendo IP has outperformed their best-selling entries. You crazy? You think that this game ain't gonna sell crazy? And it is the big holiday game. And like games, what was it? It was GameStop who said that their analytics and all that basically told them that, yeah, since E3, this is still the most pre-ordered game. So, yeah, this game is gonna sell like crazy. So them adding DLC, doing some kind of DLC pass, like $20, and you get a whole new area to explore. Basically like Ancient Gods DLC for Doom Eternal. You think that that's not gonna sell? You think every single Metroid fan ain't gonna buy that before we even know what it is? We gonna buy that shit before we even know before the game is done. I'd be crazy if I was Nintendo. I'd end the game and literally it'd be a link to the eShop. I'd be like, yo, this DLC. Like, yo, finish the game. There's something at the end. Like, that'd be all over the internet so fast. Yo, like, yo, they literally put a teaser for DLC right at the end of the game. I don't care. I would do it if I was them. Something new, something different. Now, like they literally can do anything with this game just to keep pushing it, and until basically Metroid Prime 4 comes out, they can literally keep this game alive with DLC for another 2 years if they wanted to, because Metroid is so easy to just say, here, this is a new area, explore. There's some missile tanks here for you to get. There's some new enemy types for you to fight, and da-da-da. And the story could always just be, they could just do the most lame story, and every single Metroid fan will be like, yeah, give me that sandwich, and take a bite out of it. You want to know why? Because it's all about gameplay when it comes to Metroid. So they could just say, oh yeah, the Federation said there's something on that planet. Samus, go investigate. And Samus is like, cool. Make sure you put my goddamn credits through. And I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? And she's on it, and then there you go. That's your DLC. Like, yo, they didn't even think about story. Nope, they just gave us an excuse to go investigate on the planet. And every Metroid fan will gladly be like, yep, here, take my money, Nintendo, because it's more game, more fun, more bosses like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they can do anything and everything with Metroid. And I felt like that even with Mario Odyssey, when Nintendo just left a ton of money on the table, because they could have just added more worlds. And Mario fans would have been like, yeah, I'm paying for that. It's more worlds. Like, that's basically what Bowser's Fury was. I was like, that could have just been a world in Mario Odyssey, and people would have ate it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that was DLC. Either way, they got 60 for it, so they won either way, you know what I mean? But, it just shows that Nintendo has so much untapped potential when it comes to their games. You know what I'm saying? And their games, I feel like, in the world of DLC and battle passes and all that shit, their games are the ones that will be the coolest and thrive the most because the content that they will create will be definitely worth the money. Well, like I said, none of the fan base is going to complain. You hear anybody complain about the Zelda DLC? Not really, right? Because it was more Zelda, it was more fun, it was more shrines, it was more puzzles. That giant boss fight, that literally giant boss fight that you had at the end was awesome. You know what I'm saying? The trials so that you could get your master sword stronger. The goddamn master cycle, even though master cycle, to bring it right back to my point. By the time you got the master cycle, you was probably, completely done with the game. So it's like, yeah, what's left to do? I got this thing. I can get around Hyrule faster, but there's not much left to do. You know, yeah, I got some side quests and things like that. Imagine if they actually thought of, yeah, let's just throw something there. So that's just something that's an endless loop for them to do after they finish the game, so that they don't got to go and restart the quest all over again, or even restarting the quest just with all of your abilities from the beginning and the game just being harder will be mad fun in the Metroid game, in my opinion. Like starting out so now you're going through the water area where you usually wouldn't be, already able to move around freely. You're moving around freely now, but now they put enemies there, and they threw little different, fish creatures there, like you see in this trailer. You know what I mean? For you to fight, they can always just tailor the game around Samus being a beast as a new game plus thing. I would love that too. Look, I'm talking about the end of the game. The game ain't even out yet. I know, man. But it's just because I'm just thinking about the fact that the first playthrough of this game is gonna be a blur, yo, because it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? It's like that first time in a long time, and you're like, hold on, I just got to get this one off real quick. Second round, I got you. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's basically that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Samus, apologies. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I cannot wait. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. How excited are you? Let me know what you think of everything that I talked about here. We a month away, man. We are focused, man. We a month away. We are a month away. I can't believe it, man. From a brand new Metroid game. And the fact that this one is going to be the one that's going to, tie up all the loose ends is what makes it super special. Because now, and the fact that, Sakamoto already said they already have, the idea, or like he said, what he said the next episode, right? So they already have the idea where to go next. So basically where Metroid would go, away from Metroid. I would love if Metroid dropped Metroid completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, not Metroid. Yeah, Metroid's too. But Metroid, the name. I would love it if the next game dropped and it was called Samus Aran, I don't know. Or name of some random planet. And people are like, yo, what's that? You know what it is. Who's on the cover? Badass Samus Aran. It's another one of her adventures. You know what I'm saying? Like, The Mandalorian ain't called Star Wars, The Mandalorian. It's The Mandalorian. And everybody knows, yeah, it was Star Wars because they see a character. It's like, yo, you look like a Star Wars character, Boba Fett. Shit, yo. Like, and then they watch. Simple. And good promotion is not going to have nobody confused, man. We in the world of the internet. We in the world of information. You can do anything. So, yeah, I would love it if Metroid literally ended with this. And then it's like, yeah, you want to play Metroid? Go play Metroid Prime 4. You know what I'm saying? A game with Metroids in it. You want to play Samus' New Adventures? Well, get ready. That's about to drop. And Samus' Adventure. Don't call it that. That's lame as hell. But you know what I mean? Or even if it was just called Samus, I wouldn't care. The goddamn logo, the Screw Attack logo, it's an S. It goes perfect. You know what I'm saying? So that would be crazy. Like, a lot of people would feel like, oh, come on, you can't not call it Metroid. I'm like, yes, you can. You really, you really could drop the Metroid name. If Metroid's not going to be in it, Samus is a star. Always been, always will be. You know what I'm saying? She's the face. She's the one who's going to sell the goddamn game. She's on the cover. It will not be confusing. At least, in my opinion, I don't think it would be. I think it will be mad exciting, especially after the huge sale that this game is going to get, which hopefully translates into huge sales for Metroid Prime 4. Oh, man, I'm excited. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one, man. Thanks for watching. I can't wait for this game to come out. And make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, so that you can be notified when I'm playing this game live right here on stream, because I will be playing through it. Likely countless times, man. Y'all gonna be tired of it. I'm like, yo, play something else. I'm gonna be playing other things too. Don't worry, y'all. I got Game Pass. You know, ain't nothing but games there. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing a whole lot of games. But yeah, Metroid is gonna. Yeah, I told you. After round 2, round 3, round 4, after the party, it's the after party, right? Yo, all right, we out of here, man. 1 month. Cannot wait.